Well, good morning, everyone. We are in Amber Cove today, and we're super excited because it's Thanksgiving Day. This is the first time we are on a Thanksgiving cruise. We're cruising during Thanksgiving. So we have lots of plans today. We are taking an excursion through Shore Excursionaire. We had a credit with Shore Excursionaire pre-pandemic, and we never used it. We found a tour that went to several places around Amber Cove, so we thought that might be a great make a great little vlog for you guys and show you several different things you can do in Amber Cove. But before we get started, we are going to head to the main dining room this morning for breakfast and take advantage of that. I guess it's a port day breakfast, but they have some of our favorites on the menu for the whole family. So let's get going and fill up our bellies before we head out on this tour.
On our way to the festival dining room in the aft of the ship for breakfast, we decided to stop real quick at Java Blue to get a tasty coffee treat. Callie loves her fancy little coffees and stuff like that. Sharon does too. So we're gonna get a little of that. But Java Blue is always a hot spot. It's right here adjacent to the center stage area, kind of like the atrium area, if you want to call it that. And they always have lots of pastries, snacks, sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches in the morning and stuff like that. Matthew's here to tell me what, Matthew?
Our table's ready.
All right, so we just got the notification through the Hub app, right? The Carnival Hub app. We go on and we check in there for a party of 4. Then they notify you when your table's ready. So you can kind of take a few minutes to get down to the dining area. They'll let you know if it's about a 10-minute wait in the queue or whatever. And so we got the notification. Matthew and I are going to go head over and get our table secured while the girls finish up getting their coffee. And then it's going to be breakfast time. The Port Day breakfast is kind of a unique menu. It's got a lot of stuff that we like on it, but it's designed to be served very quickly to get you in and get you out again. Another option for you for breakfast is Emerald's. Here's a little bit of what they got going on right here. Breakfast poor boy, banana foster, shrimp and grits, shrimp creole omelet, sweet potato waffles, croissant breakfast sandwich, poached eggs and fixins, and beignets. Oh my God, don't show that to Sharon, that's unbelievable. So as usual, there's a little cost involved here with Emerald's, but it's got some good looking stuff. Matthew, what do you got going there? Using the interactive map? What's that?
Yeah, it's you can pull up a thing where it's got like countries where crew members are from and then a featured dish from that country.
Really?
So
that's kind of cool. Can you show me something? Show me what you got.
Greece.
Moussaka.
Moussaka.
All right, so you chose Greece. The featured dish is moussaka. It's a national eggplant casserole made with baked and pan-fried eggplants. Pretty interesting stuff. What else do you want to check out? Yeah, give me anything. Go for it. All right, so that's Tanzania Chipsy Maye. A potato and egg dish made of fried cut potato chips and scrambled eggs. Oh, the Philippines. Adobo. Marinated meat dish varies across the Filipino regions but can be instantly recognized by its delicate balance of savory flavors. And Dominican Republic. La Bandera Dominicana. Traditional rice, bean, and meat dish. Isn't that where we are today?
Yep.
The Dominican Republic?
That's where
you did
we're
that
at.
on purpose, didn't you?
Yep.
This kid's so good with his geography. It blows me away. All right, so we got in. Listen, what I'll do right here is I'm going to put a little video so you can see what the menu looks like. I'm just going to hide Matthew's head. Sorry, Matthew. I'm just going to put the menu over your head real quick.
Okay.
So
that's okay.
They got all the good stuff. I decided to go with an egg white omelet. You know, I've not been following my diet that well this week. I'm not going to lie. And if you've followed some of the video, you've seen it for yourself. But now I'm about midweek, so I'm toning it down a little bit. I've got all the excitement out of my system of the cruise. I'm going to behave for a day or two before getting back to craziness. And I want to be ready for next week, too. I don't want to be all bloated out for week 2 of the cruise. So egg white omelet for me, no cheese, and I went ahead and got some turkey, bacon, and chicken sausage, as a matter of fact. Matthew, what did you get?
I got the buttermilk waffles.
Very nice. Callie, what do you got today?
I got pancakes, eggs, and bacon.
Wow.
Basic.
And Sharon, here we go. You left the best for last.
You know what? We had a waffle, a pancake, so I went with the French toast and bacon and hash browns. But one thing I'm gonna mention is we have not. Well, one day I think we saw bacon in the buffet area in the morning. We have not seen bacon on the other days yet, but they always have bacon in the main dining room for breakfast. So I don't know. You know, Carnival has this bacon issue, but you can get it here in the main dining room for breakfast in the morning.
The funny thing is, the other day at Sea Day Brunch, these guys all got the same exact thing. It was crazy, but I got something different. Well, today we all have something different, so we'll actually have some different food to show you. Let's drop it in right here, take a look at our breakfast, and we'll see you afterwards when our bellies are full.
The ship in Amber Cove here. It is a beautiful little island, and we are joined here by the Carnival Freedom right over here. And look at the difference in size of the ship from the Celebration to the Carnival Freedom. Now the Freedom is the last of the Conquest class ships, so it is the newest of the Conquest class ships, but it is more of a mid-sized ship, so you can kind of see how the style of the ship is quite different. And the Celebration, it's so much wider this way as well as longer, so it's much larger. Probably holds almost twice as many guests as the Freedom as well. So we're gonna head on in here and find our excursion and just take a look at the island here, how beautiful and lush and green it is here on Amber Cove.
Amber Cove is one of those places where at any given moment the sky can open up and just douse rain on you. It will gush rain, and then next thing you know, the sun will be beating down. You'll feel the humidity. There's a very tropical plush mountain range right here at the port, and talking to some friends on the cruise, what you'll find is sometimes it'll be raining, pouring rain on that mountaintop, but right down here off the mountain, nothing. And then things will change at the drop of a hat. So always be ready for that. If you're in Amber Cove and it looks like a beautiful day, you might want to bring your umbrella anyway, because you never know what can happen.
All right, we just walked out of the duty-free shops here at Amber Cove, and if you head to your right, you will find the pool area, which is a great area to just relax by the pool. It's basically free to go over there and lounge by the pool. You do have to purchase your own food and drinks. And to the left is where you can exit the port, and right in front of us here is some of the shore excursions set up where you can find some of your shore excursions and excursion information.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. All right, so we got through duty free. We walked all the way out to exit the actual port, and now we are heading out towards the highway. Our excursions with the third-party company, they can't come in here and pick people up because it's a Carnival-owned port, and they don't have a deal with Carnival. So we have to go out to them. Now, later on in the day, we'll probably get dropped off anywhere. That's usually how it works. But for right now, we got to get out to the highway and hitch a ride. No, we're not going to hitch a ride, but we're going to get a ride, hopefully with our tour company waiting for us out there.
So right up ahead as you're coming out of the port here, there's going to be some white gates up ahead, and that's outside of the terminal, so that's where you'll pick up your excursion, find your excursion if you are booked outside of the cruise line. So we can see some people up there already, and so we're going to head up there and find our excursion.
All right, so we got through the white gates. To the right, we saw some taxis and things like that. And then we came left to find buses and hopefully our tour company. Let's see what happens. We are here, we're in Puerto Plata or in the area. We just got off our tour bus. Winston is our tour guide taking good care of us. And right now we're just taking a little walk around town and checking some things out. Getting a feeling for the local flair, all the local folks here.
So our first stop was at a little coffee shop, El Rincon del Cafe, and we checked out some coffee. We tasted some of the local coffee and hot chocolate, and they also sell some there as well. And now we're going to walk back and catch our tour and head to the next location. And look at all these cool old cars here on Umbrella Street.
Just down the way from Umbrella Street was our next stop on our little walking tour, Paseo de Doña Blanca. It's a very unique alleyway created to commemorate the arrival of Mrs. Bianca Franceschini, who was a pioneer in the development of early tourism in Puerto Plata. It's painted entirely pink, very popular spot for photos, weddings, birthdays, all kinds of different photo opportunities, videos, and things like that. A spot you're definitely going to want to check out when you visit Puerto Plata.
Just walking down the street on part of our tour, and we came to this area. It is all decorated for the holidays, for Christmas. Look at this. This is so cool.
$2 for $5, Baraka.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Even though it's Thanksgiving. All right, so here's one thing Winston was just telling us. He was giving us a little history of the area here. Okay, we got a government building off to the side, and now he's taking us into a shop, but he said, hey, don't worry, this shop is real. Everything's legit and guaranteed to be real. Other places you go to, you don't really know. We're gonna poke around in here, do a little shopping, hit the can, cool down a little, and check things out.
After a little shopping, we stopped in the Cathedral San Felipe. It is beautiful in here. After many earthquakes, tsunamis, finally construction was finished in the mid-1900s, and it is just beautiful. This is definitely a whole area here with the cathedral and just the streets that you can kind of walk along here with several little shops and bakeries, and I think there's like a little coffee shop and things like that. So this is a great area in Puerto Plata that you can just kind of walk around and see some of the sights while you're visiting Amber Cove, or if you're just flying into the Dominican Republic and you come to Puerto Plata.
All right, so now we took a quick stop at the San Felipe Fort. Now you find a lot of these in the Caribbean islands where there's an entrance to like a commercial area or something like that, or where the boats and the ships will come into port. And then right on the outskirts is a fortress, because back in the day they would use this to protect the island from the bad guys that were trying to come in. There's a lighthouse over here. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what a lot of ships use to get into the area safely. You got beautiful scenery here. There's just a lot of history here on this island, or in this area. You got the fort right there. I'll tell you what, the breeze coming off the water right now is unbelievable. Next stop after this, we're going to be going to the beach and get dropped off for a little bit to just chill, relax for a while before heading back to the cruise ship, because it's Thanksgiving Day and we are here in Amber Cove, Puerto Plata area, just checking out the culture, the people, the vibe. It's gorgeous. All right, so now we're starting our beach part of the trip. We got dropped off at the Playa Dorado Resort, I guess, and we're in the blue Jacktar section, if I'm saying that right. So we got dropped off. We met up with another guy who's keeping an eye on us here, getting us set up on the beach, and they got some food here. They got some drink. It's a lovely property. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit, get some sun, just kind of chill, and then we'll get picked up again by the bus. So far, everything's really cool with the tour. Makes you feel comfortable, safe, secure, no issues. We're here at the Blue Jacktar Beach Club now, okay? So we came up here to have something to eat really quick. We're paying on our own, right? Not part of the tour. So here's the funny thing. The menu is all in Spanish, right? The pricing is all in Dominican pesos. Who knew there's a difference between Dominican and Mexican pesos? Thank you, Matthew, for educating me on that. And right now it's 52 pesos equals $1. So I got like a 600 peso item So that's going to be, $12 or so. So pretty decent pricing here considering it's a resort. We got a cheeseburger. I got some calamari. There may be some nachos. Someone may have gotten themselves a strawberry frozen margarita. I'll let you guess in the comments who got that. 2 Cokes and an El Presidente light beer. So we'll see how much we spend here for lunch. There are some awesome beds and chairs that we are welcome to use here by the beach, so we commandeered a few of those. And then we're gonna eat here, chill out, maybe put our feet in the sand, or put our feet in the water, and then we'll head back. So far, great experience. The server was nice, not a lot of English, but luckily, yo hablo poquito español. Well, I gotta say that we have never celebrated Thanksgiving Day in this way. That face you just made was classic vlog material there. Thank you for doing that, Callie. I can't wait to share that with everyone. Sharon, I can see a little bit of you here because I'm not quite with the light behind you. So what do you got there? Hold on, let me turn this microphone towards you.
I can feel like a little ice cube in the bottom. I have a strawberry margarita. Good margarita. And it's very refreshing because I am hot. It is so hot out here. We are not used to this humidity and it's kicking our butts.
Matthew, what do you got there, buddy?
Got a Coke.
Coca-Cola?
Yep.
All right, good deal.
Simple.
You know what? That's what I love about you, buddy. You keep it simple. I need more of that in my life. And I, myself, got this. That's right, guys. It's the Presidente Lights. I told my server I was trying to watch my figure. She recommended this highly. Cheers. All right, guys, take a look at this. This is my calamari. Looks very, very tasty. Not the biggest portion ever, but looks pretty darn good. Here's a look at Matthew's cheeseburger. Looks delicious. Oh my God, look at these nachos. Oh Lord, that looks amazing.
So these are so good and they're different. Not what I expected. I was expecting more like a traditional, just nacho, like a tortilla type chip. But they're like, some of them are like, I don't know if you can tell, they're like very thin, crisp, almost like potato chips. Not salted or anything, just like a real potato slice. And then there's others like this that look a little different, and they're more like a plantain. So, I don't know, it's really good. But there's kind of a mixture of the two in here with all the cheese and the fixings on them, and they are delicious.
Well, I'll tell you what, this beach area sure turned out to be pretty dang awesome. We were unsure where we would end when we booked this trip, this excursion, but looks like we are happy people. You got a beautiful ocean over here. The waves are pretty aggressive, but if you like that kind of stuff, you can do that. Plenty of chairs available. We even had a couple of these little things you can kind of sleep in. Take a look. The girls are vegged out. Callie's chilling. Sharon is chilling. Even Matthew is chilling. I think that's what they call finding your happy place when you're on the beach on a cruise. So we had a great day here. Thanks to our tour guide. Thanks to Alexander the Great for giving me a heads up that I could do something like this. And give you guys a better look at the property. So that was very cool as well. Thanks, Alexander. And otherwise, amazing day here at the beach. One last look before we get out of here. And we are back at the port. We got dropped off. Honestly, I thought they would drive us in, but they didn't. They guess they can't come in the gates as a third-party vendor. So we got dropped off here. And we're gonna walk back into the port area. Not a bad deal, just a couple minutes. Nice way to stretch our legs after a long day. And then we'll be back on the ship, that big beautiful ship. You see it right there.
not only can you find ducks on the cruise ships, but it seems like nowadays you can find them in ports too. Look at this one we just found.
What's the name on it? What do you got? Any information on there?
It's from the Torres family, and it's from this sailing here on the Celebration.
Very cool. What about the back? What do you got?
It just says post on hashtag Cruising Ducks Facebook page.
Okay. Good stuff. Thanks, Torres family. How come we never came here to party at the pool?
I don't know. We always walk by it and check it out, but we never hang out here for the whole day. We usually just do some type of excursion, or we like to ride ATVs and crash, you know, something.
Oh yeah, you have done that. No, you're right. But it is a cool place. So if you're just looking to get off the ship and party like a rock star, right here, Amber Cove, the pool, is your best bet. So I don't know how long the line's going to be to get back on that ship, but we better get in it before it's too late. So we got Thanksgiving dinner to have. Let's get back in our cabin, shall we?
Oh my God, that's right. It is. It's Thanksgiving. I almost forgot.
That's right. Let me snap my finger, see if we can get back in the cabin. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There we go, and we are here. That's right, guys, with the flick of a switch, with the snap of a finger. We are here, we're ready, we're dressed for tonight. Thanksgiving dinner with the group. It's going to be great. Sharon, you look fantastic. I look fantastic.
We're really
Callie's
in
back there looking
Thanksgiving
fantastic.
colors, though, tonight. We kind of had to get ready quick. We got back a little late from our excursion, and we had to quickly get ready. So we all kind of matched tonight, but I feel like we're not really in Thanksgiving colors.
Well, one thing that we could do to get more Thanksgiving is to bring our Thanksgiving towel animal to dinner. Are you ready?
Oh.
It's a turkey towel animal. I can't believe it. That is so cute, Sharon. Look at that thing.
Oh my gosh, it is.
What do you want to name it?
Oh my gosh, you put me on the spot here.
You can't go Tom. That's too simple. What do you guys think? What does this turkey look like? What would you name this towel animal turkey here in our cabin? Let us know in the comments below. What would be the perfect name for this towel animal turkey that we found upon coming back from
Amber Cove.
Amber Cove.